Embracing Your Authentic Self Lessons from Chimamanda Ngozi Adichie. In the vast ocean of life, we often find ourselves navigating through the currents of conformity, trying to fit into molds others have set. We dress like everyone else, speak in the same tones, and believe what we're told. But what if I told you there's a way out? A path that leads to embracing your authentic self, and it's exactly where Chimamanda Ngozi Adichie shines a light. Let me tell you this. Adichie's TED Talk, "We Should All Be Feminists," isn't just about gender equality. It's a profound journey towards understanding and accepting who we truly are. You might be wondering, how does one embrace their authentic self? Here's something you should know. It starts by listening to the whispers within and letting them guide you. The Whisper Within. Chimamanda Ngozi Adichie's story is a tapestry woven from her own experiences and those of her characters. In her talk, she shares a poignant moment from her childhood when she discovered a book that changed everything. This book was a reflection of her own identity and the world she inhabited. She saw herself in the pages, which was revolutionary for a young girl growing up in Nigeria. This discovery ignited a fire within her, a flame that burned brightly against the backdrop of societal expectations. Here's something you should know. The first step to embracing your authentic self is recognizing and valuing your unique identity. It's like finding the right color for your outfit. Sometimes, it takes a while to realize what feels best. Breaking free from expectations. Adichie's character, Nnedi, faces similar struggles. Nnedi, a young woman in her 20s, is torn between her desires and the expectations placed upon her by her community. She longs to pursue her passion for writing, but fears the judgment of her elders. Adichie's character embodies the universal human struggle of wanting to be true to oneself despite external pressures. Here's something you should know. Breaking free from these expectations requires courage. It's not easy, but it's necessary for growth. Just like Nnedi had to choose between her heart and the fear of failure, you too must face your fears and make choices that align with your values. Embracing vulnerability. Vulnerability is often seen as a weakness, but Adichie argues otherwise. She tells us that vulnerability is strength. In her talk, she mentions how she once faced criticism for being too open about her personal life. However, she stands by her decision, saying, "I am not ashamed of my past. I want people to know me." This openness allows Adichie to connect deeply with her audience, creating a space where they feel heard and understood. Here's something you should know. Vulnerability is not about exposing all your flaws. It's about sharing your authentic self. It's about showing that you are human, flawed, and beautiful in your imperfections. Remember, the more you let go of your armor, the stronger you become. Cultivating self-acceptance. Self-acceptance is a journey, not a destination. Adichie reminds us that we all have a story, and our stories make us who we are. In her talk, she shares a powerful quote. "The danger of a single story is that it tells us that people who are different from us are less than us." This is why it's crucial to listen to every story, not just the ones that conform to the norm. Here's something you should know. Self-acceptance comes from embracing your uniqueness. It means acknowledging your strengths and weaknesses, your joys and sorrows, and loving yourself for who you are. It's about having the courage to be imperfect and celebrating your quirks. Overcoming imposter syndrome. Imposter syndrome is a common struggle for many, especially those who dare to be themselves. Adichie speaks candidly about her own experience with this feeling, describing how she felt like a fraud until she realized she wasn't alone. Here's something you should know. Imposter syndrome is a symptom of a larger issue, the pressure to fit in. It's about questioning whether you belong where you are and doubting your abilities. The truth is, Everyone has moments of doubt, but they don't define you. Instead, focus on your successes and the progress you've made. Celebrate your achievements, no matter how small they may seem. Remember, you are enough just as you are. In the end, Adichie's message is clear. Embrace your authentic self. It's about finding your voice, speaking your truth, and living your life on your own terms. It's about breaking free from the chains of conformity and embracing the beauty of being different. As you reflect on this journey, remember that your story matters. It's unique, it's valuable, and it's yours to tell. So, take a deep breath, lean into your vulnerabilities, and start living your truth. Because when you embrace your authentic self, you not only discover the power within but also inspire others to do the same. Here's something you should know. The ripple effect of embracing your authentic self can change the world. It's time to step forward, let your light shine, and make a difference.